Episode 2. We've only just started, but I feel like that was only the tutorial section. Some beginning dialogue, getting used to the buttons, and a few enemies to throw at you. Beyond this point is probably the real game, I imagine. I had the same mistake last time, jumping. If the enemy's aim actually changed, I wouldn't have been able to dodge midair. Gotta remember, dodge rather than jump. No splash damage from that. I figured as much. It looks like an explosion, but it's not exactly an explosion. Guess we can jump on these. And behind them? There was something there. It was just a guess, but lucky guess. Good to know. Not only for whatever other pagodas like this that I see, to check behind them, but just in general, I'm getting a feel for the game's secret design. That it likes to hide things behind things like that. I'll try to keep it in mind. What have we got here? Well, it killed itself. Is that all you do? Why design an entire machine that just explodes itself? So what's this yellow anyway? Oh. It seems to only happen when I'm in motion and also behind an enemy. Some kind of like secret kill technique or something that I don't know yet. Imperfect. But you still get a charge from an imperfect one. Did I get something wrong? Maybe because I'm using the control stick, it read an input wrong. I'll try using the D-pad on those next time. Elevators and video games. A basic component, widely used in processors for guards in various machines. The amount of Jin used directly affects their performance. Yields a small amount of Jin when recycled at the 3D printer. I guess that's the currency. What about below the elevator? No. Another root node, I guess. A few places I can go, it seems. Or two, at least. Oh, we got a skill point. Was that? Yes, I guess the circle in the top left? No? Yes, it did fill up yellow, clockwise. So that is experience, and you get it from defeating enemies. And other things, I guess. Alright, let's actually decide what we're doing here. There are 4 options, and I guess they each delve into 4 basic branches, kind of. These ones merge, but seems like they don't connect over here to whatever is on the left. Maybe unrelated to skill points or something. Or you have to connect down here somehow. But these ones have no pathway. Swift Runner. Hold down right trigger while moving to greatly increase movement speed on flat ground. Shortens travel times along familiar paths. That's probably used for speedrunning, I imagine, for a skill you get. Unless one of these are really important for, I don't know, damage or something. Key Boost. Increases maximum key charge capacity to advanced key training methods. So right now, how much can I hold? Up to 3? And then it becomes 5? But there are... multiple of these same key boost upgrades, so... Oh wait, I see. I think. Generate an explosion by charging a talisman with up to 3 key charges. Pretty sure I only have 1 right now, and these are the remaining 4 for a total of 5. And currently I can only make an explosion with up to 3, but this one increases that explosion to 5, and... some other changes that I'll read later. Shadow Strike inflicts increased damage when striking an enemy from behind with a strong attack. Strong attack. Strong attacks include any as your bow attack, the final strike of a triple slash, and talisman explosions. Seems kind of situational. I'm not sure I'd be able to hit those off in the middle of combat unless I'm somehow sneaking up on someone. I guess enemies don't exactly turn around immediately when you get behind them, so it could be useful. But then the talisman explosion, what's considered behind? Because if you use the talisman attack with R1, you go behind the enemy. So is behind meaning initiating that attack from behind and then ending up in front of them, or initiating from in front and then ending up behind? I assume it's the former. Anyway. Bullet deflect. Deflects certain projectiles like arrows or bullets back at the enemy with a precise parry, useful against ranged enemies. I did parry an arrow before, but I guess it didn't go back to the enemy. This is that. Could be useful. But I think I probably want these movement abilities, don't I? This next one is, when knocked down, press R2 to quickly dash and get Yi back up on his feet. Speeds up recovery and allows you to swiftly engage with an enemy's follow-up attack. Sounds kind of important. All of these sound fairly important. I'll just go with my gut, I guess. What does this mean, familiar paths, though? What's that green flashing? Does that have to do with the familiar path, or...? Damn. That's embarrassing. Can't dash multiple times in a row. But you can dash through an enemy's attack like that. I don't think it gives you iframes, though. That's exactly what I was afraid of. Doing that in the air and not being able to dodge. Wait, I can still parry in the air. So I should be doing that if I can't dodge. Let's try that one again. Well, I didn't parry the arrow mid-air, but I'm glad I tried. Do I want to go this way? I guess I'm going this way. Maybe I want to go down first, though. There's no coming back if I go down there. And there's no going forward here. Okay. Archer first. Damn. I really have to wait. They do one flash and then the other. First for the red attack and then for the actual attack. Can't dodge when that first flash happens. When I spam the R2 button, trigger, this is as quickly as I can spam the actual iframe dodge. More or less. That's quite clearly an ability I'll get later, I guess, I assume. I'm not even gonna try it. I already drowned Yi once in water last time. Oh, free health, thank you. Red Tiger Elite by Shang or something. Oh my god. Let's heal up. Felt like I pressed it, but I didn't. Alright. Still learning. I'm pretty much dead, aren't I? Damn, he turned around. And there's my first S. Now I know what respawning looks like. It doesn't look pleasant. Guess I have to do this again. A little bit of a warm-up before the actual boss. Can't do the dash while exiting from the talisman explosion. The talisman explosion in general is very dangerous to do. Was that a red thing? Oh, my souls, or whatever. Soul collect. Yi's Jin and experience fall onto the battlefield if he dies, giving him a chance to retrieve them after he is reborn. So this is actually, like, canon, chronological. Yi did actually die there because I failed, and then he reconstituted at the root node. Good to know that. That's going to be explained in the lore later, I guess. It's better to be too early rather than too late. Damn. I say that. Pretty simple guy, but I'm not too good at this mechanic yet. Really gotta pay attention to the sound cues. Timing button presses when I hear the sound is a lot easier than going off of sight. Although that probably won't be the case all the time. Stasis Jade. Attaching a talisman will temporarily immobilize that enemy. Time immobilized will vary depending on the enemy. That's something I can equip. Over at a root node, maybe? What's going on in the background here? Is that where we are? That big circle on the mountain, the sphere? Four floors, top one, New Kunlun Central Hall. Only available option. Council digital signage. Tiandao Council recruitment slogan, your first step into the eternal. That's the Tianhuo. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, probably not. Catastrophe spread. The formerly secretive organization known as the Tiandao Council emerged into the open. They recruited technical personnel for the Eternal Cauldron project, which motivated slogans and invited the general public to ascend with New Kunlun, a new path to survival. This brought a glimmer of hope to Peng Lai, which had already plunged into doomsday panic. Doomsday. So this is that, then. That sphere is... what did they call it? The Eternal Cauldron Project. I imagine the sphere is the cauldron. Can I go do this? No. I see. Wait, no. I thought the flashing green would only happen in previously explored areas, but that's actually just something that I was associating it with that description for the dash ability I got, that it would shorten travel time on previously traveled paths or whatever. Maybe there's no real gameplay behind that one line. I thought it might meant that the places I'd been to previously would be an increased movement speed, but I realize now the flashing green is just when I get my dash back. I haven't noticed that until now. So is this the tree where all the root stuff comes from? My lord, I sense that you have made it safely to the council district. My worries were indeed unwarranted. Wusong seems to be flourishing more than ever. Is that the tree? Quite spectacular, isn't it? The caretaker of all Solarians has never stopped growing since your departure. What impact will this have? Okay. Rest assured, all impacts rest within an acceptable range of possibilities. That being said, this only further demonstrates the perfection of the mechanism you designed. The roots are very accustomed to their current environment. None of that matters anymore. Ye designed this. Like how much of it? Far more involved than I realized. So long as it doesn't get in the way. I need to reach the council code at the root pinnacle so that we can rebuild order and punish those criminals. Forgive my impudence, but access to the council code requires the possession of all the soul seals. You will need to snatch them from the other 9 souls, who certainly will not give them up without a fight. If they've got a problem with that, then I'll just shut them up for good. As you are probably aware, my calculations predict that will be a treacherous road to go down. But regardless, time is of the essence. Please make your way to our predetermined safe zone. Ah, a safe zone. A little place to call home base. I was actually hoping for that. I actually thought, I didn't realize, this thing in the foreground is also 3D. I noticed some 3D elements here and there, but I didn't even realize this part right here was 3D until just now. It blends in so nicely with the 2D art style. Actually, it's the floor that I'm walking on too. Is that also 3D, or is that just parallax scrolling? Oh my god. New Kunlun Launch Memorial. Inscriptions in front of the statue. The Tiandel Legacy, New Kunlun Launch Memorial. Constructed Year 1, Foundation Era. The Tiandel Council undertook the legacy of the eternal Fangshi Leer. Like Yi is. Yi is a Fangshi. Fangshi. And initiated the Eternal Cauldron Project upon Kunlun Island, the place where he began his journey. Leer began the journey and initiated the project. I'll remember that. New Kunlun would bid farewell to Penglai and lead Solarians towards a new era. Same thing here? I guess so. So, I guess the guy on the left is Leer? Is the person on the right just like a representative for Solarians or something, or... I don't think we can go in here, can we? Oh, we can. Oh, you have to be facing the attack to parry. Good to know. Which means, while in the air, I don't have to be facing it? I guess that makes sense, it's a spin. Ah. Hello? I guess not. Another locked door? There's something up here. Can I... No. Not unless there's some weird glitch that gives you a few pixels more of height. I guess those do exist in these kinds of games. As I expected. No way to interact with this. Glad I didn't try last time I saw them, when they were dangling over a death pit. Alright, no way forward. Show me the map. So the top floor of the elevator is at the root, or the roots of the tree. We started over here, and the 8-man facility dropped down from the village, meaning the village is under the tree. So even though we saw the sky from the village, either the village is somehow outside of the sphere or something, or it's a fake sky. What's this place? Oh, the place that I went into, I guess. I'd like to get a sense of the maps before I move on. Is this like a gumball machine, or probably a robot? Place is abandoned. Some kind of bench. No option to sit down though. This isn't Hollow Knight. Am I in trouble? Oh, I know you. Activation failed. Mystic Nymph decryption required. Like over here? Mystic Nymph Scout Mode. What Ryu was talking about earlier. Obtained a fully charged Mystic Nymph. Press L2 to activate Scout Mode. The Azure Flyer / Mystic Nymph can perform reconnaissance and hack into remote terminals to unlock new paths. It is the ideal choice for exploring unknown environments. It was once limited to its projection function due to a lack of power, but it has now returned to full functionality. Do it. It can dodge. Huh. Okay. The range is pretty decent. I guess it really is good for scouting. Oh, and then it just forces you out. How do I leave? Oh. Just tap L2. It wasn't responding, but I guess that's because it was in the cutscene. Oh, not Ryu. Ruyi. Welcome back, Lord Yi. I've been waiting here for a long time. Did you unlock the Mystic Nymph's secret chamber? Ah, yes, that was the only thing I could do at the time. The members of the council were deeply suspicious of you. All your belongings were destroyed after the incident. I was also supposed to be wiped out, but fortunately I was still deemed useful. My systems were throttled down, but that was all that happened to me. I didn't think they'd also go after you. This servant has suffered only a fraction of what his master must have had to endure. What's important is that you're alive. No, what's important is what I'm about to do. Time is not on our side. We need to act fast. As you wish. But first I need to make the safe zone a bit safer. Activating anti-detection firewall. Establishing pathing interface in 3, 2. And that's what we like to see. A cozy little home base. Done. The alarm system has the Four Seasons Pavilion. Oh, the alarm system of the Four Seasons Pavilion has been turned off, and its coordinates have been obfuscated. As long as the interference signal persists, your pursuers will not be able to find this place. From now on, you can use the pavilion's facilities as you please. If you are tired, you can rest here safely and enjoy the virtual scenery. Proper rest is also an essential part of the plan, after all. No need. I don't have that kind of spare time. I'm sorry, but we're not doing a speed run. I'm here to take in the sights. Understood. Next we need to deal with the jade system in your body. It seems to be in a critical state. The repair process will involve severe pain. Please bear with it. Is this going to be more gore? Well, it seems like he endured it without any screaming. Repair completed. You remained very calm, as always, during the repair. You may now modify your jade system at any root node. Anything else to report?
Okay.
As I mentioned earlier, in order to gain control of New Kunlun, you must possess the seals that belong to each of the 9 souls. The souls are currently spread out, each responsible for monitoring and maintaining operations in their respective zones of New Kunlun. Can you pinpoint their locations? Please forgive my incompetence. I am afraid I do not have the permission to access that data. The only thing we can be certain of is that due to your presence, the 9 souls will awaken one after the other. You must therefore reduce any risk by invading each of their zones in the shortest time possible. I know. There is little I can do for you once you leave this facility, but I will do everything I can to assist you remotely. Be careful, and may fortune be in your favor. The Jade System has been repaired and can be configured at any root node. This system was developed by the ancient Feng Shi Guild to assist in combat. Inserting different jades unlocks extraordinary abilities for the user. It should be noted that an extensive jade system requires a great deal of computing power. Kind of like the badge system, I guess. And we've got Ruyi. Abacus? Abacus Ruyi. Yi's dedicated personal assistant and artificial intelligence system. When we started talking to Ruyi, I saw it was like a machine in the portrait, but I wasn't sure if it was a person in the machine or if it was actually a robot we were talking to. Turns out it was a robot. Ah, I found you. Yi, phew, I finally caught up with you. Xuan? Heh, there's no way I would miss out on the hero's quest. Stop fooling around. How did you get here? Ah Nong brought me here. He found a hole underneath the altar and wanted to check it out. I asked him to bring me along. Ah Nong? You mean that paranoid Shenong? Yeah, on our way we ran into a bunch of monsters in heavy armor. They were all swinging their swords around and it was terrifying. There was this huge glowing beetle, golden beetle too. Ah Nong accidentally touched it and he immediately jumped in pain. I also saw those terrible machines. You shouldn't be here. Like you can talk, you ran away without explaining anything. What did you do at the ceremony? Where are we? Is this your old home? Where's Shenong? You need to go straight back to the village with him. No, I don't want to go back. You were the one who said I can make my own destiny. All I want is to stay with you. I'll do anything. I'll even do all the cooking and cleaning. Please, let me stay. You can stay here. For now, as long as you promise not to step outside. We'll discuss this again after I'm done with my business. Are you trying to trick me again? You better not run away on your own. Don't worry. You just stay put. I've got nowhere else to return to anyway. Okay. Well, be careful out there. I'll stay here and wait for you. So all the NPCs are going to fill in here. I thought it'd be pretty lonely with just Yi and Ruyi. We can give. Well, let's talk first. I've never seen such smooth stones in my life. How are they made? And these lights, they glow without fire. It's incredible. It's going to take some time for you to understand our Solarian world. Solarian? Is that what you call yourselves? I'm so glad Xuan is here, to be the sounding board for all of the basic lore. So there is a world outside the village. You never told me about any of this. That's so sneaky of you, Yi. I'm here now, so you may as well tell me everything, right? You'll just get more confused the more you know. No, I won't. You know I'm not that dumb. I'll teach you nice and slowly when I get the chance. Yay, pinky promise? Pinky promise? It means you can't lie. Do Solarians have pinkies? I can't tell. Yee's hand is too fast. Oh yeah, he's got a pinky. Kind of. Depends on which of the 4 fingers you consider whichever other finger. No icon there, but I guess this is new dialogue, technically. Did you find anything interesting out there, Yi? If you do find something, remember to show it to me. I'm glad there's that exclamation point, pointing out that you should definitely talk to this NPC. We'll still talk to them even if it isn't there, just to make sure there isn't anything extra. And in fact, let's make sure that the dialogue repeats. It did not. I'm glad I checked. I promised that I would be good and stay right here. But after you're done with your business, take me out to see the sights. We'll keep going until it repeats. Are you feeling okay, Yi? It's dangerous out there, so stay safe. If I were a designer, I would say 3 would be the limit. This would have been the second one, so maybe it's randomized, not cycling. And that was the first one. Okay. We'll say it's randomized between 3 options, and maybe that'll be the rule for any other NPC we talk to, if they have nothing to really talk to them about. As for what we can give, we have no suitable items to give at the moment. I guess there'll be an exclamation mark if we can. Let's learn about that thing we got. The badge, the jade. Oh, this is different. I guess I'm here now. I wanted to equip the thing, but we're here now. Sorry. I should stop making bad decisions like that. At least that was only internal damage, I guess. Ah, it's you. The name that I promised to remember. Give me a second. I want to say Lear? Yeah, Lear. Ah, it's you. We meet again, fellow disciple. I don't know you. You don't know the guy that's behind it all? The guy with the giant statue? Even I know him, and I just got here. You look familiar, though. Lear? Impossible. Our fates have been joined long before either of us have realized. Where am I? The limitless realm, where the forces of heaven and earth intersect with space-time and consciousness. You're not real. This is a mere illusion. What can be deemed real among the myriad? What can be deemed false? So he's that type of guy, huh? Just based on his appearance, it makes sense. Did you create this space? Yours truly does not possess that ability. I have studied Fusong for eons. Yet when faced with its multitude of obscure arts, my knowledge is still left wanting. Do you also not know how to leave? That's hardly difficult. Realize what is natural and simply act on your thoughts. However, I do ask for a moment of your time. You lent me a hand many years ago, so I must not bring an end to our cycle of time. I said that I don't know you. This horn allows its user to resonate with Fusong, enabling travel between the central and outer nodes. This thing will take me back to the Four Seasons Pavilion. I never thought the nodes had this sort of function. If it actually works, this will save me a lot of time. This horn is of no use to ordinary people. You, however, are different. Please accept it. The Fusong Horn allows the holder to move between the Four Seasons Pavilion and any registered root node. When Yi was brought to the Limitless Realm, a mysterious sage presented this as a gift to him. When blown, it resonates with the primordial roots through song. All paths eventually converge. We shall meet again. And we're out. So how do we use that? It's just right. Nope, not here. I thought this new entry would be for fast travel, but that's the new Jade thing. So this will temporarily immobilize the enemy we attach a talisman to. I guess that's good if we consider that. I always get afraid when activating the talisman that they're going to attack me. Or activating the explosion. I guess it happens in two parts. If you press R1, it just attaches without exploding, but if you hold R1, it attaches and then immediately explodes after a charge up. But I guess you can attach, run away, and then blow up. Or attach multiple times, if I understand the mechanics. You moved. Nope, same dialogue. Shanghai 9000. Repair Shanghai 9000 for 100 Jin. Easy. That's almost a gimme. Gimme? A given. Robot assistant, get me data on this region. Solarian? Loading. Is it broken? It's been drawn on too. That's suspicious. Is this thing... No. Are you supposed to be here? Identify yourself, or I will disassemble you. Easy. I, Shanghai 9000. Not suspicious. Shanghai 9000. Won't hurt you. Help. Service. Help. Guide. Solarian. Shanghai 9000. Cooperate. Give me map data. Give you benefit. Benefits? Like what? Shanghai 9000. Collect each zone map data chip. Shanghai 9000. Analyze map. Show you. Help hack read resources. Information. You win, I win, we win. You can analyze map data chips from each zone and locate any resources. Thanks for the translation. Is that correct? Correct. Shanghai 9000. One for each zone. One Shanghai 9000. One map data chip. Thank you. Cooperation. You're certainly quick to thank me. You're acting way too weirdly. I've never seen a robot assistant proactively make a request of someone. But if you can really provide data on those resources, I'll consider working with you. Thank you. Thank you. Good deeds. Good rewards. A broken assistive robot. Unlike the other robots, it seems to be performing some other tasks. And on it is drawn... What is that? Is that a Solarian, like a brown one? Little tuft of fur on the side, sort of like Yi has, except round. Looks like a child. Map data chip. Read and write. Spatial information. Every robot assistant. Equipped. And 2 more checks. Give me chips. Help you. Even if it's a robot, I'll stop to check all of your dialogue. That's the same. Could be a third one if it's randomized. Normal. Robot. Assistant. The has me suspicious. I'm glad I checked. For flavor dialogue. Now I'm even more suspicious of what I already was. When did it become nighttime? All of this fine furniture, and no option to sit down on it. What a shame. What do we have here? The 3D printer? Well, I guess we can recycle this thing, because it has no other use, right? I'll just assume it doesn't. Although, no, I shouldn't recycle it. This is like Dark Souls. You want to hang on to these because they don't disappear on your corpse when you die, if you can't pick it up in time. So we'll only need to recycle this when we're needing to buy something. Although the 3D printer is here, so I can only cash these in here, so if I need to spend money out in the field, there's a chance I might not have the money when I need it. I guess I can accept that. We just unlocked fast travel after all. Ah, and more jades. Oh, increase the number of times the pipe vial can be used. That's important. Vial. A vial to store medicine for your pipe due to health risks related to the medicine overdose. Vials and other peripherals were once banned across Penglai. I might want to save up for that more than anything else, especially because I can only equip so much of these. And I'm probably okay with what they gave me. But let's double check to be sure. Ricochet Jade, even with imprecise parries, projectiles can be deflected back and inflict increased damage. Must be used in tandem with the bullet deflect skill, which we don't have yet. Medical Jade increases health restored with the medicine pipe, but slowly applies healing over time rather than immediately. Healing is instantly interrupted if damage is taken. It's kind of risky. How much does it increase it by? It's already half of my health, so I would hope maybe at least 75%? Maybe even double that? Mob Quell Jade Yang. I guess there's a yin version. Yang. I always get these two mixed up. Yin is darkness and Yang is light, right? Allows talisman attacks to simultaneously hit an additional target. Wait, what? Useful for battles against multiple enemies. That is actually interesting. So I doubt this means splash damage, but rather if we press R1 and the dash with the talisman attack goes through multiple enemies at once, then they all get affected by it. That's pretty good actually. But I think I will save up for this and just roll with what I was given. Unfortunately, I can't recycle the one thing that I have. Unless there's money here? There's money. How do I get there? Before we go... Yeah, more stuff. My lord, it's been several centuries since you last departed. A regular life form would have had to endure countless winters and span multiple generations. Centuries? Oh yeah. I guess we've been inside Peach Blossom's wall for centuries. I've been wanting to ask you about this ever since I came back. Where is your sentiment setting at right now?
Okay.
Oh, sentiment setting, I see. My sentiment setting is currently locked at 90%. Who was it that adjusted your original settings? I have been ordered to not divulge that information, but your incident seems to have affected them greatly. They came over often to chat with me after you were gone. They even activated my built-in therapist module. Yeah, someone's been in and out of our secret hideout, as indicated by the other robot and everything with Ryuyi here. I guess Yi likes sentiment setting at probably around maybe 20%. You're at least a little bit sentimental, aren't you, Yi? If you ever encounter adversity in battle, you can try using different sets of jade stones, my lord. The jade stones left behind by the Fangshi Guild are said to have tremendous powers. Same dialogue. Going for 2 more in case everyone has 3. No, Ryuyi might be special as a robot, or I guess the other one was a robot. As our main robot, AI assistant, I guess it'll mainly just be tips from Ryuyi, if not important story stuff. Still want that money. But I can't fathom how I'd get up there, not without any other abilities. Perhaps the roof somehow? Just to check. I doubt I can actually get that treasure chest right now, but since I have this ability, maybe we can get a sneak peek. Oh, there's something up here. What is this place called again? The Four Seasons Pavilion. And over here... Oh, can't go up this way. Good to know. So the way that we would get up is somehow... up on the other side? The roof or something? Not up here, is it? Not like a hidden wall? Well, these elevators don't go any more up, so... guess that's it for now. I'll have to give up on that extra health pile until I get 100 more, which I probably easily could have gotten if I just went outside. Wait, the fast travel. How do I do that? Do I just... When blown, resonates with the roots. Do I have to be next to the roots, or... Wait, hang on. Maybe I had it backwards. I don't think I actually unlocked fast travel just now. Find something nearby. I'll return to that thought later. I hope you haven't gone far, but there is something I am unsure as to whether I should share. Speak freely. In truth, I owe my existence to the decision of a certain soul. It was through his decision that I wasn't destroyed. Who? The soul in charge of the power reservoir, Lord Guafu. That damned bastard. I understand you hold a grudge against him, but in my humble opinion, it might be worthwhile to engage with him. After all, Lord Corfu's unique talents are undeniable. Even if he declines to cooperate, he could still be of value to you. Fair enough. I'll consider it. The power reservoir is located at the base of the central core. Take the transport elevator down and you should be able to find it. The transport elevator, back there, huh? Well, I had the option to do this thing. So before that... What do we have here? The entire map isn't filled out immediately. Oh, is this the elevator he was referring to? Elevator battle. Oh, I can use that in there. I didn't even try, or mean to do that. This is going poorly. I tried to heal. I guess I need to actually take a moment to huff the pipe. That was unfortunate. What a poor showing for the first time out of home base. It's my own fault for taking that on kind of slowly. Trying to wrap my head around the mechanics, but I should just be swinging my sword, shouldn't I? Well, thanks for putting this out here. I think... was that the same amount of money that I dropped? Probably. Or the same amount without any decrease for having died. Oh, you get airtime if you hit something, so you can do the full combo. And there's the stasis. A lot easier if you actually attack the enemies. Skill up. Oh, I missed. Alright, we have enough now, if I burn the other currency. Although I'll probably get some more before I actually... Oh, you can kill those. Yep, I already pretty much have enough money without burning the other thing that I have. Can't go this way. The elevator? I see. We had to make a stop here. Can't go that way. Well, we gotta go that way. I should get used to which doors are unopenable. Get that gray one in my mind. That looks like... secret. Maybe. If it's not, I might be ending up killing Yi. The way it has a slight dent there. Nope. I thought since there was a sticky wall on the right side of that platform, the area above would have some kind of cavity, but no. And here we are. Nope. We've got another thing. Well, I guess I'm going a little bit over on time this time. You know, you could have told me the last time I was here. There's coyote time. Just learned. A little bit of coyote time. It's actually barely an instant. Anyway, I'm over on time. I shouldn't be experimenting. What am I doing? I'm not trying to dance. Could I have done that the entire time? I thought I tried that already. The trick is not to predict, but to expose. Your reaction is as important as your timing. Wait, yet more to say. Leverage the power and dissipate the flow. That's the key. To think that the green key aura was visible all along. Oh. Okay. Tutorial time. Can we do that from in front? We can. Okay. No need to fear the red attack then, if it has a green glow. And if we time it properly, no need to fear. Expose the flow of ki to make it suit your ends. Who is that? I think we saw their statue next to Lear. The Tai Chi kick, so I did only just unlock it just now, I assume. Press L1 in midair to bounce off new Kunlun's green energy orbs, to gain access to higher areas, or explore new paths. If a green glow is present on an enemy using a crimson attack, you can use Tai Chi kick to inflict internal damage to them. I didn't know that. That's good to know. Well, that interruption ended up making me take about 5 extra minutes, above what I want an episode length to be. Anomalous root node. Root node system error message. Warning, this root node is experiencing abnormal energy discharge danger. Only maintenance personnel allowed. Root nodes were one of the key technologies that the Fengqi Guild unlocked and laid the foundation for the rhizomatic technology. Today, the flow and transmission of rhizomatic energy can be controlled through these root nodes. However, the mechanisms behind the primordial roots are still shrouded in mystery, even for modern Solarians. So the main thing that I want to check here was this. The thought earlier that I had was that the horn only allows me to return to the pavilion, not travel between any root node. But the main question is, can I return to where I just teleported to? Last node, okay. So this is exactly how that works. That's exactly what I wanted. Well, he said he had no time to rest in the pavilion, but as the one behind the controls, I get to make the executive decision that he will. Now would be a good time to take a break.